was to be the first to sign the law related to the British throne.
I can't make it anymore.
Alright, just relax, Jack. That's all we can do now. Come on, get the bloody thing in! Shut up, Nick! Listen, will you lose it? Keep going! Pull the other way, Leslie, do something! Yes, keep the course. That's the... Somebody's made so. Jeff, give me the course. Give me the course for the next one. We've got him. Goes to gate, Sam. Oh shit, he's on starboard. Bastard. Keep going. No, we can't. I mean, he's got to come further off than that. Ready about. Ready about, chaps. Ready about. Shut up, we fucking hear you. Leo. He's got right away. That's all we can do about it. Quickly now! Quickly! Big drive on! Go! We've got to get drive on the tag. Come on, get in! Well done, chaps. You're doing good. You're doing good. Go. Come on, we're all right. Okay, make up that one. Make up that one. Make up that one up there. Make Jenny up. No, back again. Come on. You want to move? Yeah. Turn the board, guys. Okay, ease off on that. Slightly off the no, don't move the Jenny. Keep it there. You're just out to another spinny girl. That's 120 now. Give him some slack.
Right, no, further in. Exactly the same as it was yesterday.
It's 35. That's a pass.
You're getting 200 there, right?
200. What? 200.
Speed. Of course you do.
my cable for me. Stand by my side so I can hold on to you. Stand here.
Kiwi, next to him.
Stand there.
Don't reach up with it now. And... Come forward and get on the spinnaker ready, please. Dick, Rupert with you. And... Celia, and stop that, stone one that's up and back there. Keep it going, keep it going. All over the halyard. The end of the floor.
Quite a big one, I think it's...
Oh, that's it, keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Who's this man with the bloody eye in the mouth?
Only cost 3,000 quid, come on. Right, dig in the slack on the spinnaker halyard, please.
Here we go.
Teresa, dig in the slack on the spinnaker halyard. Come on, keep it coming.
Come on, you tell him now.
Come on, keep it coming.
We're not quite to lose speed yet.
It's really not in this part.
No.
Don't it, knots.
It's 3,000 quid I would expect it to be.
Lift your head, undo it. Okay?
Yeah, I don't want to hear blood.
Give it a shot, I'll have to hold that.
Here we go.
Fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, who's that there? Martin. Are you with
Winch that main in, look. You'll be far, far quicker in the long run. Go and get on the winch here. Go and start winching that. Am I a hero in this movie, Duns?
Okay, should I start?
This is one, hang on. It might be this one. How big is it? Not very big. Well, it might be a hole.
Alright, come on. My housewife work is never done.
You sit with...
You let me down about 3-4 feet.
Right.
That's full. Come on. Whoa.
Beautiful.
Fucking hell! Watch out, you guys!
We have a telegram for you, over. Thanks, Sid. I'm going to read you this stuff.
Okay, you're not friendly. Go ahead, please.
Yes, we have a telegram address. Spinnaker, Portsmouth. Spinnaker, Portsmouth. Yacht's name, United Friendly.
Bad.
Hold it, Nick. We're going to come up on the wind for you, mate. Here it comes. Here
Good one!
I'm in the fodder. Why should we worry if I'm in the fodder? No, not the real, I'm saying. He hasn't got that. I realise, but what's got to do with being fucking in the fodder? Right, you've gone right over. Who the hell is this?
Get you on for a swim. What's it like in, guys?
How are you, okay?
Fine. I got a job today. Just a phone call. Made my day.
Who did you get the phone call from, hon? Who?
You.
Oh.
I just stay so long first, Jeff, and then we'll then change on that. Are you pardon? Do the stay so, and then we'll change on that. There's wind under that cloud there. Bridge, morning. This is where the yachts cross, yes? Please have quiet now, no talking. Stand by. It's not finished to the bridge. Not finished yet. It's not finished yet.
Spinnaker was growing well.
Not a long time.
That's the only one we've got left.
Yes, it's the only one we've got left. We've got any more. We got no Harriet.
We were planning on arriving at midnight, but we decided to slow down so we come in.
Absolutely no. The first week. Well, how are we doing? How long have you been here since the second?
Definitely a good day for arrival.
Jesus. We come on, have a little pout now and again. Talk about nautical jokes tonight. But I was involved in the building industry some time ago, and I had a little story.
Explain us.
I think the keel needs.
You go down to on the last step. It's the rope that has torn it away, that's all. Very good for a video.
There's a very live danger of man overboard. Now, if you go overboard in the Southern Oceans, you really haven't got that long. You'll have something like about half an hour at best. So it's important that when a man does go overboard, that you go get up on deck immediately, regardless of your dress, at least to get the sails down and get you turned round and get back up to windward. And then we can get you down below to get some kit on.
You must make sure that as soon as a person is overboard and there's a person at the stern watching the person, that at no account must the person turn his head away from the person in the water.
Please put him in the galley area.
Cheers, Nick.
Go! One. That's it. Hold on. Hold on. That's good, guys. That's good. Challenge is over. Come on, get him in. Come on. Get that shit. Dog it. Come in, though. Get the trouble now. Right, don't go inside. Get your shit off.
Not even hacked on, actually.
No.
They're very efficient to watch. This door, this is United Friendly, good evening Pierre. Our position at 1800 GMT was 4133 south, 4133 south, 2520 east, 2520 east.
Thank you, United Friendly, 1800 is 4133 south, 2520 east. And
happened, baby?
Just trying to hold it a little bit too long. Thought Martin had the external. He was just getting the external and fell in the water and filled out. So up I went in the air.
For what it was worth, you were perpendicular as you went up.
Thanks.
Your feet were parallel to the mast. You looked like a boom.
You're not on the racing rules anyway.
What?
You're not on the racing rules. Prevention of collision at sea.
Something in budget.
Get alongside him, son.
We'll ask for a bottle of wine. Pretty hard time, isn't it?
Here we go. Come on, you mother. Go, you mother.
That's how they actually want it.
Get the decks covered for the winter. Everything even.
First plaster I've done in
5 years.
6 months.
For you.
Can you give us that jug, David? It's plaster of Paris this night.
Felt it. Take his elbows.
You're not very dry.
It's getting very cold here.
Why do I tell them?
See, that sticks there. It doesn't always click out from there.
Mine sticks here. Look.
Yeah.
Is to chop around the mast and then pull all the 3 gaiters all the way down, so that hopefully that'll do it. But the big problem really is that it's lifting from the ring around the mast. It's actually lifting to do really. Yeah. Don't fall.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kiwi.
leg rope.
Wait, mate, I'll
Don't talk to weights.
That's it.
Oh, that's really...
Give it. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Jesus. Something.
Paul's going to do the winches.
Take no sugar.
Yeah.
Go to say to that halyard. Let's try it. Right, winch the downwall up, please.
Merry Christmas on behalf of the guys on the cruise.
Today, in New Zealand, is a white Christmas.
That's really true.
Because where he comes from in Germany, they have snow. He loves snow.
The shape of the track is not the same. So, I mean, if you put it on, that track will be further out of the mast than the other one. It's the same track, if you want, but it's sticking out more out.
Here! Hold on to the main! Come on! This one! Hold on to the other one! Hold on to the one behind!
Get me up a bit higher!
Ready to go. We're going off you go, anybody want? You got that. I can hear you. You're loud and clear. Go ahead, over.
You want to wait up there? Chaps, that's about it all. Almost a collision now. Go on, guys, stop here, you go. Away you go.
United Friendly is the 9th boat to cross the line. Challenger has taken 7th place, but only 15 hours ahead. Remembering her 2 days delay at the start of the third leg, United Friendly has done well. The fleet now has 5 weeks of refit and recuperation in this playground of South American millionaires. Shea Blythe's crew have mixed feelings about their performance so far and the race in general.
I guess we fooled ourselves to an extent to start with. I certainly did. I was hoping that we would certainly finish in the first 5 or 6 at most ports, and in the Southern Ocean perhaps even a little higher. I've been very disappointed in the fact that we haven't done better. I don't know whether it's really any fault of the crews. I don't think so.
Conversation's taking part. You know, you want to do the race, you're doing the race.
Just to do the race, not to even come first, second, third, whatever. It's just to do the race, it's mattered.
You come on this race to meet people, to make sure that you can live in a confined space with people of different personalities. In that sense, you should, if you utilize your time, be able to not maybe enhance your character, but definitely change your character and have been able to adapt to the different circumstances.
I have been a general practitioner in Devon for nearly 10 years and done other jobs before, and I don't learn much more about myself by staying there for another 8 months. I learn much more about myself by taking to sea for 8 months.
As navigator,
never cease to be amazed at the fact we always get where we're supposed to go. The actual arriving at somewhere after weeks at sea is always a thrill and a challenge to me.
How many people have sailed around the world in the Whitbread around the world race? Not very many, I think. It's just the opportunity to go and do something different and have something on to your credit for the rest of your life.
If you are doing a race like this, you should only be on a race like this if you are prepared to race. And that means you have to push hard all the time. I'm no harder than any of the other crews, but you need an attitude to race hard. And you need to be able to force yourself to race hard.
Being at the start line was a big satisfaction because for 2 years I had been trying, and well, to be obtain the goal that I had set out when I first bought the boat was a great satisfaction.
It concerns me greatly what I'm going to do when I arrive back in England. Unfortunately, it's necessary to make some money. This will either have to be done in sailing or in medicine. Unfortunately, I found it very difficult to combine the two, much as I'd love to.
I don't feel especially that I've changed. I've just again realized that the world isn't always what you think it is, nor are people. But I'm too old to change.
When one gets back home to sort of regular meals, hot water regularly, etc., you appreciate the more basic things in life rather more.
The starts and the finishes are fantastic. The bit in between is not too hot, but the start in Auckland was unbelievable. The finish here was good. We had a big crowd watching, and we came to what for me was quite exciting because it was the only non-English speaking country that we've been to, so it was a little different to Cape Town, a little different to Auckland, and it was something that everybody was looking forward to. And I think it does bring problems of adjusting to drinking beer and to seeing women and things like that, which you don't see for a few weeks. And Argentina has provided us with a few delights as far as that's concerned. So it does cause problems, but hopefully people will have recovered from them and have now a fresh set of problems in the next 2 days adjusting to life on board.
The crews have enjoyed a hectic social life in Mar del Plata, rounded off by a quayside barbecue. Just hours from now, they'll turn their back on South American hospitality and face another 5 weeks at sea. But in those hours, there's still frantic work to be done.
I don't understand this because it's all in Spanish.
5 weeks at sea multiplied by 15 hungry crew, that adds up to almost 5 tons of food.
Well, I mean, it's my money. I'm not ordered some of those because I didn't take
I'm not quoting that. I said, what is it? I'd just like to know.
It's the only thing I think it is. It's instead of nuts, it's, I don't know now if it's all salt or if it's sweet and salt, but it's nibbles.
Another problem is finding somewhere to put it. It's got to be accessible, kept dry, and it mustn't upset the balance of the boat. Saramco's crew mark the start of the last leg in national style. Les Williams' yacht, now renamed First Cooperative, has made a cracking good start.
on, chaps. That's about it all. Almost a collision, yeah.
Now, at the beginning of the homeward leg, both Shay Blythe and Les Williams know that an outright win is impossible. So it's a personal race to be first into Portsmouth. It's a hard drive to begin with, into the wind nearly all the way. Further north, progress slows in the warmer latitudes, relaxing but frustrating.
In some ways, I was a little disappointed with the weather. It hasn't been bad. You know, we like bad weather because you get fun out of it. You get thrills and spills. We've had the odd one or two, but it really hasn't been all that bad. Everything else has lived up to what I expected it to be.
We have watches either of 6 or 4 hours, so you would do 6 hours on, 6 hours off. Generally, while you're off, you will be sleeping, although during that time you will eat and perhaps read, listen to some music. While you're on watch, the chances are you'll be on deck for probably 3/4 of the time, and depending on your actual position in the crew, you'll either be helming, trimming sails, or in certain weather just sitting around taking the sun. We've spent a lot of time in very hot weather. That I find more uncomfortable than the wet, cold weather. It's very difficult to sleep. You just lie there on your bunk sweating, unable to sleep. Very unpleasant.
And the heat takes its toll elsewhere.
Oh, they're already going, you see? Already going half up in here.
They're all going all through the edge. Just to the cabbage is really home.
By next week we won't have any fresh vegetables.
It's breathing.
He's breathing.
He won.
Rolling.
I have to do something with these again.
Throw them overboard.
Keeping up appearances helps to pass the time through the lighter winds of the tropics.
Stuff comes to something.
Well, you know, you've got to be, when you've been an independent man like I've been for years, you learn how to wreck your clothes with the scrubbing brush. This is absolutely bloody filthy. This can't be mine. Filthy.
Les Williams and First Cooperative lead the way at this stage, having found more boisterous weather. He's driving hard for home and claiming to be ahead of the fleet. But he's sailing so hard that conditions on deck are beginning to be felt down below. A week later, Shay Blythe's course is set due north for home. And the crew begin to worry about what they're going to look like when they get there. The blue seas are being left behind as United Friendly runs into the grey North Atlantic. Then, on the 27th of March, on board First Cooperative, catastrophe. The mast snaps at deck level and is lost overboard, along with any hope of triumph over Shay. In a remarkable piece of seamanship, the crew improvise a jury rig in just 12 hours, and they're sailing again when, by chance, the two boats meet the following day.
That's probably nice. Go ahead of him, Jay, ahead of him. Let's go, Jack.
Small consolation, but Shay sends over a bottle of whiskey. With First Cooperative certainly beaten, Shay Blythe still drives hard for the last 1,000 miles. But the following day, March the 29th, the Dutch yacht Flyer creeps up the Solent in the early light. Her delighted owner and skipper, Cornelius von Rietschoten, has justified his £1 million investment. He's first across the finishing line at Portsmouth, and he's achieved all he'd aimed for.
what we wanted to do is to be first boat in every port, and we wanted to set a new record around the world. We wanted to win on elapsed time.
Still a week behind Flyer, United Friendly, slowed by fickle winds, approaches Land's End. She, like every yacht in the fleet, has raced 27,000 miles round the world, not for money, but a simple trophy. There's the glory of a finish for the cruise. The real gains are made by the sponsors. 4 days later, Les Williams brings his tripled yacht home. After 9 months, the duel at sea is over. The handicap system puts the two rivals only a place apart. Les Williams 16th, Shea Blythe 17th.
Coming home to carry